Hi Paul, I'm using Screencast-O-Matic to make you a video. I wanted you to hear what your video sounds like. I think what you might be doing is you may have recorded audio onto like a PowerPoint or a slides, and then you're using Screencast-O-Matic to re-record that audio. That's not the idea of the module. What is going to work best for you is to use Screencast-O-Matic or VoiceThread or another tool and go through and do all the audio for your meeting. I've never seen an audio button on a slide like this before in many years. So that was my first clue that possibly that's what you're doing. You're narrating slides, which is always going to be a really big file and also probably going to take you a lot more time than just narrating a video would be. So for instance, when I hit play here on your video, then I can tell here in the corner, I think you're hitting play on this audio file. So then you're recording a video of your recording, which isn't really what you want to do. You just want to make a recording. So listen to how your audio sounds. So what I've done here on my computer to make this video for you is I've just gone to Screencast-O-Matic right here. I've opened it up and I hit record and I chose just my voice because I'm still in my pajamas. And I'm just talking and recording this video. I'm not using my microphone set just so you can hear how good the audio is. I'm just using the computer's audio, which is free. Screencast-O-Matic has a free recorder. It's up to 5 minutes and it won't change anything. But if you're not into the Screencast-O-Matic and recording your narration, you have other options that you can use. Some students find that VoiceThread is a preference, and so I wanted to show you that as well. So VoiceThread allows you to load your lecture or PowerPoint that you've made. So I think you've made a Google Slides, which is fine. And then what you can do when you come in here is you can add your audio. Will mute me. You come right here to this middle button right here, and you can add your audio by having it call you. So if you'd rather just use your phone to record the audio, you can. You can just hit the microphone and record it, or you can also do a video and microphone at the same time. And those are going to give you really clear audio. So for instance, here is an old video from an undergrad class I taught.
Hi students, welcome to class today. This lecture is going to walk you through what we would have done.
So that's cringy, but you can hear how good the volume is. And I was wearing a headset in that. So back to your video, like I said, I think what you have here and what it looks like to me is maybe you made a narrated presentation, but the audio was very low and hard to hear. So rather than recording it, what I think you're trying to do is play that recording that you previously made with a microphone on it. And that's not going to work. You're going to need to re-record your audio so that it's can be heard and so that it also is easy to view. Screencast-O-Matic, when you're done, has this really great feature where you can just save it to YouTube, which will give you a nice URL that you can share each week with your friends and that everybody could view. You're welcome to put it in Google Drive as well, and I can download it as I've done here, but the file wasn't playing through Google Drive, maybe because it was so large to begin with. So like I said, I think your best thing is to go through and narrate this and try not to record your recording because that's just not going to work right here. Another comment to make is that usually each group, the person who takes in charge of that week, does all of the recording. It makes for a more professional and cohesive presentation. So if you're taking the lead on week one's meeting, then week one video should be all Paul's voice and Paul putting it together. I wouldn't recommend each person jumping in. It makes for a very fragmented meeting presentation and doesn't look very professional. So for instance, if you're taking week one, then you should be narrating week one. If Linda's taking week two, she should do week two. For instance, Michelle should do 3, etc. So that is my suggestion.